Grand Rising Soul Fam. So I'm coming on 40 days of devotion. Today is day 7 and I am sharing some Gene Key resources for contemplation. So I am sharing today from Gene Key 42, which I love this one. This is the shadow of expectation, the gift of non-attachment, and the city or the divine expression of celebration. And this is a very beautiful one about seeing where we tether ourselves to expectations, where we want to control things on a linear timeline, and how we can release that, and how when we actually release that, we free up so much of our energy that has been put on controlling timelines. So today I am sharing some resources. I keep thinking for those of us that live in the United States, I love using language and we live in a United State. We live in the land of the free, the home of the brave. This is a united state. This starts from within and can be reflected around us. So we can choose to have non-attachment to what's going on in the media circus, and we can celebrate that the beloved is within us. This grace comes from within us. This grace is how we handle these experiences that happen around us. So here we go. This is from Dr. Rosy Aronson's deck, The 64 Faces of Awakening, and this is a beautiful imagery. It starts off with a Richard Rudd quote that says, "Detachment represents the process of letting go of control over your life, physically, mentally, and emotionally." My wisdom story. Known as the eternal optimist, I was always on my way towards something. The fulfilling relationship, the exciting job, the radiant health. I knew once I achieved that perfect life, I'd be able to rest, and then I'd be happy. So I rushed past every milestone, always grasping and expecting, always willing to put off my enjoyment in the now for a better future moment. And as I got older, I began to obsess about time. There was so much to do, and it always felt like time was running out, until it did. During a basic medical checkup, something unexpected was found. I was diagnosed with a deadly disease. Suddenly, my life was spinning out of control. I was terrified, enraged. I'd have no time for this. I screamed inside, secretly feeling I'd failed at life. My optimism vanished, along with my faith in myself and others. For the next few years, I exhausted all my savings as well as my loved ones, as I leapt from doctor to doctor, from conventional to alternative treatments. Terrified nothing would work, I abandoned each treatment before it had a chance to succeed. My practitioners saw me as flaky, but all I saw was disappointment and the slow death of my dreams. Finally, I became so ill that I was hospitalized. There was no spark left in me until I met my roommate, a child who was dying. Her spirit was so full of joy and wisdom that my heart melted. She called me her buddy and shared about her own impending death with an acceptance and a peace that put me to shame. The day she died, my heart literally stopped beating. The doctors tried to revive me while I floated up and out of my body and was drawn into a tunnel of indescribable light, color, and music. I felt a love beyond anything I'd ever known. Then I saw her, my friend from the hospital, skipping through a field of flowers and into my arms. Elated, I scooped her up as she whispered, "It's time to go back, buddy. There's still so much to celebrate." The next thing I knew, I was back in my body, feeling calm and full of gratitude despite the pain. That was many years ago, when I first became known as a medical miracle. Now, when people look into my eyes, they feel my trust in life. I'm not afraid, for myself or for them. I've made peace with death. Now I am free to live, love, and appreciate each moment for the precious gift that it is. My gift to you. I bring to you the gift of non-attachment. I'm here to remind you that everything in life must come to an end so that something new can be born. It's time to surrender to your life and accept your death. This does not mean you stop desiring, caring, or feeling. In fact, I want you to feel and breathe. Let's do it now. Even more intensely than you ever have. Nor does this mean you can't hold expectations. Just hold them lightly, without attachment. Trust the intelligence of your life, with its ebbs and flows, its joys and its pains. Even the most sorrowful states can be enjoyed if you can let your attachments fall away. Remember, you are an unfolding tale, its author and reader all at once. Never miss an opportunity to celebrate your magnificent self and life. Questions for contemplation. Where are you resisting change? This could be aging in your body, the individuation of your children, or an old way of thinking or being. What is coming to an end or needing to die in your life? Remember, when we bring something to its full completion, we free up the energy. So all that love that we were holding on to gets to whoosh, go out into a new story, into a new space and place. What or who do you need to let go of? Have you prematurely abandoned a project, a relationship, or experience? And what would it take for you to have true closure? And we can have true closure whether or not it is safe to interact or it is possible to interact with the other person. Embrace a change in your life. Find a concrete and empowering way to celebrate it. So this always makes me think of that movie. Oh no, I forgot the name of it now. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They go through the little robot. What is the meaning of life? 42. The meaning of life is to have non-attachment and to celebrate. So sending you so much celebratory frequency this week. Namaste.